What's with all the orange?
National color of the Netherlands, of course. You remember William of Orange and everything?
He wasn't on the GED test.
Sandwich?
Let me guess.
Dutch cheese and tomato. The tomatoes are from Mexico. Sorry.
You're always such a disappointment, Augustus. You couldn't have at least gotten orange tomatoes.
Two things I love about this sculpture. First, the bones are just far enough apart that if you're a child, you cannot resist the urge to jump between them. Like, you just have to jump from ribcage to skull, which means that, second, the sculpture essentially forces children to play on bones. The symbolic resonance are endless, Hazel Grace.
You do love symbols.
Right about that. You are probably wondering why you're eating a bad cheese sandwich and drinking orange juice, and why I'm wearing the jersey of a Dutchman who played a sport I've come to loathe.
It has crossed my mind.
Hazel Grace, like so many children before you, and I say this with great affection, you spent your wish hastily, with little care of consequence. The Grim Reaper was staring you in the face, and the fear of dying with your wish still in your proverbial pocket, ungranted, led you to rush toward the first wish you could think of. And you, like so many others, chose the cold and artificial pleasure of the theme park.
Actually, I had a great time on the trip. I got to meet Goofy and Minnie.
I am in the midst of a sequiloquy. I wrote this out and memorized it, and if you interrupt me, I will completely screw it up. Please to be eating your sandwich and listening. Okay, where was I?
The artificial pleasures.
Right, the cold and artificial pleasures of the theme park. But let me submit that the real heroes of the Wish Factory are the young men and women who wait like Vladimir and Estrogen wait for Godot, and Christian girls wait for marriage. These young heroes wait stallishly, without complaint, for their one true wish to come along. Sure, it may never come along, but at least they can rest easily in the grave, knowing that they've done their little part to preserve the integrity of the wish as an idea. But then again, maybe it will come along. Maybe you'll realize that your one true wish is to visit the brilliant Peter Van Houten in Amsterdam, and you will be glad indeed to have saved your wish.
But I didn't save my wish.
Ah, but I saved mine.
Really?
I got it in exchange for my leg. Now, I'm not going to give you my wish or anything, but I also have an interest in meeting Peter Van Houten, and it wouldn't make sense to meet him without the girl who introduced me to his book.
It definitely wouldn't.
So I talked to the genies, and they're in total agreement. They said Amsterdam is lovely in the beginning of May. They proposed leaving May 3rd and returning May 7th.
Augustus, really? Augustus, really, you don't have to do that.
Sure I do. I found my wish.
Oh God, you're the best.
I bet you say that to all the boys who finance your international travel. Augustus Waters, played by Elizabeth Poe.
And
Hazel Grace.
Hazel Grace, played by Hudson Waybright. Filming done by my little sister Sawyer Waybright.